Okay, here we are back in Shin Megami Tensei Nocturne. And it's time to revisit the assembly of Nilo and see what Takao been up to since we last saw him. Yeah, if you remember, it's been a little while. Matra has fallen, we had to do a prison break, we helped the mannequin settle in Asakusa. We've been busy. So is he. Bunch of dangerous demons on the other end of the highway. This place to get into the Great Gate. Okay, so that's the underpass, that's right. Damn it. Rainbow Bridge. And I think this might be it. In case you're wondering, I am using Divine Shot. This region is Nilo's top priority. Security here is super tight. Okay, she was weak. Not even worth the effort of trying to recruit. So let's go up there and see what that is in the top. I'm not threatened by anything here. Swerve and Shinbashi. Yurakucho Station. Okay, so this is someplace we'll be coming to later. To be completely honest, I don't remember the place. So, our exploration's done. Let's head to the assembly. Man, she wants a little bit of everything. Can't bear to watch demon fusing. How about you? I like to watch. That's good enough. Succubus the Knight has joined the party. She has some pretty crappy moves, though, but she's fusion material, if nothing else. So that room is just a dead end? B-15. Okay, we got a medicine for our trouble. And at this point, I think I'm just going to walk along the edge, opening the doors that I come across. So this one next. Trap. Poison trap, be precise. Pretty soon Pixies should be able to evolve. Treasure rock. That looks like progress. We'll hold off on that. Bead. So that kind of offsets what I've had to pay to the succubus to join. To be honest, I was expecting this to be a mystical chest now that full Kagutsuchi has passed. So this one was just outright damage, that's fine. MP will come back as I run. Hold on a second. Is that... yeah, it is leaking water. Man, they don't build these hideouts like they used to. No wonder Takao blew this pop stand. So we're gonna lose light in a second. Okay, I'm starting to expect Snake Eater to start playing, you know? Okay, I'm kind of curious how much further I have to go. And you know what? Horus did learn... oh, he has Liftoma, not Lightoma. Okay, we were almost there. Oops. Wrong button. Nope, I'm not traversing that again. Okay, the good news is this is a full-fledged terminal. So dropping a save, so I don't have to go through that again. Even though that wasn't nearly as bad as Puzzle Boy or anything. Not even close. Not like 1%. Just thinking about Puzzle Boy is making my head ache. So if you need to heal or anything, that was your chance. Run to the terminal and go. Cash cube right here. There goes the light. I want to see what's over here in the corner. If I remember correctly, this is an optional dungeon, but I want to verify. So I believe we'll be able to actually use this bridge later if I remember correctly. I'll check. So as I was trying to say, I'll try to check it out in a second. Long ago, there was a hero who fought against the tides of time in pursuit of a better world. His name was Lord Masakado Taira. He's probably watching over us even now. So I'm abusing Divine Shot like no tomorrow. So Masakado Zuka, you see the grave of Masakado. See a cash cube. Contains a bead. So I believe Masakado is a side quest in Megaten 4 too. But I didn't actually get around to playing it myself. Just hearsay, as I was trying to say. So there is a back door to the Obelisk. I don't remember how you get to it exactly, though. But here we are. This is the Obelisk. So this is the closest you'll ever get to Kagutsuchi in all of Tokyo. Damn, it's only an S terminal. So if we need to heal, we have a lot of walking to do. And depending on how the encounter rate is, I may not be able to actually finish this in one sitting. The maiden is at the top floor. She is collecting Makatsuhi with her powers. So if I remember correctly, the final dungeon actually looks a lot like this too. But this place is the beginning of the not quite consumable items. Things you can actually reuse, like a reusable chakra drop and the like. Is it filling or emptying? Emptying, damn it. Okay, so I went ahead and worked my way through a full cycle of Kagutsuchi. So we'll open the mystical chest, which contains a jade, so that's very helpful for Matama fusion stuff. You want to buy it from Rag. This stone is in effect, by the way. It just speeds the process up significantly. So we'll take the elevator across. Keep in mind, not all of these actually go up. But there's an item in here that's basically like an analyze item. It's reusable, so if you want to use the analyze spell but you don't want the slot for it, by all means use this instead. Okay, this was a waste. You sense a strong power. Just as Lord Hikawa predicted, it seems a rat has wandered in. Oh ho ho! I assume you are here for that woman, but we three sisters are guarding the obelisk. We are not like that useless Ose. If you want her back, you must defeat us. Well, if you can get to us in the first place. Kagutsuchi repeats the process of birth and death. It will not wait for you. Now come. So right here, if you look at their hands, this is your clue as to their identity. And I don't know if the screen is shaking for you guys too, but it is for me. The women disappeared. So they have many different names. I believe this game goes for the Greek names of them, though. The tower's protected by the Moire sisters. As long as they're here, you won't be able to even catch a glimpse of the maiden. Okay, yeah, this is the reset point if you failed the puzzle. I'm gonna just keep repellent effect for a little while. I'm kinda tired, so I don't want to squander too much time here, even though the EXP would help Ankot. The Moir sisters have set devices to stop intruders. You must control the flow of time. What does that mean? You will soon find out. Basically, games with Kagutsuchi. You must touch the glowing sphere and control time to deactivate the device ahead. But if you take too much time, the floor will crumble beneath you. A malevolent device, fitting of the Moire sisters. So if you don't know the Moires, those are the Fates. And the clue that I said that tells you who they are, if you looked, they were all holding a thread. One spins it, one measures it, and one cuts it. That's referring to the 3 stages of life. Basically, birth, adolescence, and death. And here it is. There's a glowing sphere. Will you touch it? Yes. The atmosphere around you changed. So when we step over here, it goes up to 3 Kagutsuchi, because there are 3 marks on the ground. Over here we'll add 1, and that gives you progress. So you had to count the number of marks on the wall there, which was 4, so basically take a path that gives you 4, and you're through. First one's easy, don't worry. This looks like a trap. Pair of chakra drops. I can use those. The pillar at the center of the obelisk sends collected Magatsuhi to the bottom. You saw that Magatsuhi being stored at the bottom, right? So if you look, that's why it's all flowing downward. Don't think I pointed that out. So this means we're going up against the first sister. In case you're wondering, you fight them individually, then you fight them all together. And with Ankara at my side, it's going to be very, very... It's going to be even worse if I can actually get, what's his name, Horus, to level up so I get Mei Diorama. Four life stones. A sacred water. I'll examine that shortly. I do want to get in one fight here at least. Takao? Okay. So is that my first turquoise? No, I actually have 7 others. But still, Baphomet's a little bit more dangerous than we've encountered up till now. So annoying. So revive Horus. Horus can use Diorama on himself. Summon Horus. Wow, dead end. Came for nothing. Oh well. Okay, now we're on track. Divine Shot is making a lot of short work out of these guys. Kind of tempted to just show random battles so you can see with Might and Divine Shot. It's very, very easy to get crits and then you just stomp them. One thing to keep in mind though is periodically after the fight you do need to heal the Demi-Fiend since you are paying HP for that shot. So I'm really close to leveling, but there's not really anything I want to change over to. So right here, if we fail, we drop. So we're getting there in terms of speed. Magic, we'll kind of ignore that for now. So we need to hit 8 for that one, which is fairly easy. 1, 2, 3, 4. This will fill Kagutsuchi. We'll see what's over there in a second. Okay, so that was a shortcut I just opened. Brutal Slash is the next move. Okay, I was trying to see if there were any clues about where exactly I am and everything, but oh well. So that one's open. I want to see if I can open the other one or if that resets the one. The atmosphere around you has changed. Yes, it reset it, damn it. So, am I able to go over 8? That's my question. That sucks so much. So yeah, gotta go through a full cycle. See you in a sec. Okay, one cycle of Kagutsuchi later. We are at 7/8 full. Great Chakra. Full MP restore for the entire party. My first one ever. All this playthrough. So you can go save if you want, but I'm just gonna charge forward. So let's start with number 1. Where are you taking me? Ah, okay, I see how this played. There must be some sort of pattern to the movement of these blocks. Is there any place where I can overlook the entire area? So I don't know if you're familiar with how a Japanese lottery works, but the blocks are going to go over, they'll move upwards, taking every junction that they can. So we start with the right one, it crossed over there, then it crossed here, then it crossed here, then it crossed over there, then it crossed back right there at the top until we reached number 2. So the ones we're looking for are 3 and the very end one. So for that one, if we start the second one, we'll cross over there, cross right there. Okay, that seems simple enough. Dang, there it is again. Do you hear it? The screaming of a woman coming from above. It's creepy. So I think this is the shortcut. No, that takes us right back to where we were. So see everything right here. Those two seem to be linked together, and that's the way up. So for that one, you have to... If you choose that one, I'll cross, then cross back. If you choose the far one... Well, in the meantime, let's hit up this one. So now we go all the way up. Then we make the left, then we go all the way up. So I was trying to say, I don't think there's actually anything over there to justify heading there. The thing I'm not sure about is, do these lead to the same place or not? It also seems like Kagutsuchi moves a lot slower in the dungeon than it is in the new one. Mahamarok. So we just need a little bit more until, what's his name, Horus levels up, and then we have Medea Realm at our disposal. So 5/8, 6/8. And we get a Soma. So that's not bad. No. Oh well, I wanted to see if they led the same place or not. Let's see what we have over here. Now that the Nightmare system has been activated, no one can stop the assembly of Nihilo. The world of stillness is near. Who knows, maybe the mannequins will have something to say about that. Okay, so 3 platforms. Number 3 is going to go right there, turn left, go up, turn right, turn right. So that's still going to take you up there. Let's see, 1, 2. So this is the one I'm looking for. It's gonna make a right before it makes the left. Left before it makes a right. And we're up. So that's kind of neat. They give you cathedral shadows. So register those 4. So we can make a white rider if we were high enough level. Can make a virtue. Can make a Pazuzu or Kushinada. So it's kind of neat that he actually has my diorama innately. If I give him the right moveset, this wouldn't be too bad. Since I can only pass on 3, it's gonna have to... It would have to be Dekunda, Mana Refill, and Fog Breath. If I want the Fallen Bareth... He's weak to ice, good to know. I don't know if I ever got a Shikome. Because that wouldn't be bad. Oh yeah, in case you're curious about the White Rider. Nullfire, Light, Darkness, Ailments. God's Bow and Prominence. Yeah, that's really tempting. So let's see, if I were to give it Gishan, I'd want it to have... Well, I'm not going to worry about this. I'll worry about that off camera. Dropping a save because we have to fight the first of the Moires here. Obelisk save D. Kind of gives you a sense of scale for how big this place is, doesn't it? So hop on this. So you can see if you fail this one, you fall below. It's just, I don't know if there's actually any loot down there. Let's see if I can catch a peek. So, goodbye Liftoma. And Violet Flash was the final move there. 20 MP, but boom, well healed. So I'm not sure which side I want first. So if I go forward 2, 3, 7, 8, okay, that'll work. This is insane, man. This looks like I chose the right one if I wanted to loot the place first. And I'm mostly running away from battles in case you don't know what that white flash means. It's just not worth the time and effort. Okay, so we need to hit 8. So, 1, 3, 4, 6, that won't work. So if I do 1, 2, 3, 4... Actually, 2, 3... This one has a 0 value. Okay, to hit 4. Be 1, 2, 3, then the top left is 4. That puts it at 7. Okay, I see it. This is so freaking annoying. They send you to these when they know Kagutsuchi is counting down. You have to make a countdown to even get to this chest. So freaking obnoxious. Okay, so another cycle complete. Kagutsuchi is now full. Open the chest, and we get magic incense. So that actually was kind of worth the headache. Because my magic stack could use a little bit boosting. And then I guess if you did want to perfect a demon, you could do that. So anyway, 3... It's just if you want to try to perfect a demon that way, it's going to take you a very, very long time. So this should take us down to the cathedral and the save point. You also want to be a little careful trying to, well, making sure not to get into fights right now, because Kagutsuchi is full. If you're like me and you're trying to just run away from these, then it's very, very difficult to escape during full Kagutsuchi. But there we go. So let's see which Moira is first. Okay, one of them should have made an entrance already. Takao will do anything to realize his creation. You never know, to him, even the maiden may just be... Pair of life stones? I probably have like 99 of them by now. 93. They're just not that good when it comes to healing. That's simple. Anyway, Repel's about to wear off. Triple Arahabaki is so annoying. So yeah, I'm starting to wonder if I'm even going to run into any of them. I know they're the boss for this area, but damn. You're supposed to fight them one at a time, so it'd be nice if they were actually spaced out a bit. Grab that. Actually, it was a lot simpler than it looked. Paralysis trap. Do need to look into getting Queen Mob somewhat soon. So Kagutsuchi is full. And there it goes, it's starting to come down. Below here is where the Nilo hide all their treasure, but no one who's gone looking for it has ever come back alive. Go upstairs if you have business with the maiden. So the question is, how do I get down there? That's sent me higher up, so let's try that elevator. So 2, 5, 7, 2, that won't work. So that'd be 6, 8. Let's see if I start over there, 3, 5, 8. 3, 5, 6, 8, 3. So 2, 3, 5, 8. Okay, 6. Let me see. Now if I step over here, okay, that resets it. So I'll worry about the 4 in a moment. Let's see about the 8. So 1, 3, 4, 6. Okay, if I start on the 2, 2, 3, 5, 6. Damn. Actually, hold on, did I overthink this one? Yes, I did. So middle, right, middle, left. Can I make it in time? No! I missed it just barely. Son of a bitch. Okay, full Kagutsuchi. We get a chakra pot, so I'm not entirely sure that was worth it. Enemies spamming last resort are just so freaking annoying here. So in order to open the 4, I'm going to need to actually hit 12. So I was overthinking this one too. Actually, I may have just messed this up. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Moved that to 8. That'll put me at 11. That's not high enough. Let's see. 2, 3. 2, 3, 2. Be 7. 10. Problem is 12 would occur over there. So if I start at the 1, go to 3, then 6, then 8, then I'm stuck. So if I start at the 2 and go to the 1, 2, 1, 2, puts me at 5, 8, and then I'll hit 10, be too short. So if I go 2, 3, that's 5 to 2, 7, 8, and overshoot it. So if I do 3, 2, that's 5, to the 1 is 6, 2, 3, I've missed it by 1. If I do 3, 2, 3, that puts me at 8. Damn, how am I supposed to open that one? Is there something really obvious I'm just overlooking? If I do 1, 2, 3, that's 6, 8, 9, 11. That put me at 14 when I'm looking for 12. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, that should work. Nope, I have it backwards. So you need to start on the 1. Then we just do this until we hit 9. There we go. So now we're in the basement. medicine? Huh. Silence trap. So I don't have a lot of dismutes, but there is a cheap way I can get around this. So use this on Daisojo and wait for the fight, and then I can use prayer. So right here is the spyglass. That's the analyze item. I believe down there is the MP restore one. It's on the other side of that pillar. And we entered right around here, by the way. Okay, so yeah, the spyglass is the only thing worth getting, and even then, I've never used Analyze in any of the fights so far, and I don't think I'm really going to be using it in the future. The back-to-back fights with a stoma up are so freaking obnoxious. So now we go upstairs and we can fight the first, this Fates. Yeah, there's no way I'm gonna be able to finish this all in one sitting. Going up or down? So I don't know if I explored everything here yet. Okay, that was a waste. Four back-to-back fights. So I think that's the fight right there. So my question is, what was that previous area I was going towards? Even though I'm not really convinced Repel's doing a damn thing, let's go ahead and put it back in effect. I think it was here that I was going towards. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just going forward because I'm getting fed up. Alright, sisters. Clotho the spinner. What was Lachesis? Atropos is the inevitable. One spins a thread, the last one cuts it. What goes in the middle? Measuring it, by the way. So I'm gonna take a break here, and I'll worry about fighting them when I get back. Looks like I went up 2 levels since I last saved. We got the spyglass, that's something, I guess. So I'll see you guys in a second. Okay, so back from my break. It's actually a completely different day from the previous part, which will be seconds for you. So, where the hell did I come from and where was I going? Good news is the whole Puzzle Boy headache is completely gone right now. What have we here? Soma Droplet. I'm trying to remember, is that the elixir? Yeah. The Moire sisters are waiting on the floor above. I hope you enjoy being tortured to death. Well, fear not, soul. The birds are singing, Kagutsuchi's up high. The birds are singing, the fates are gonna die. So the question is, what do I want to wield in this fight? I don't know if they actually status bomb. Like, if I knew they didn't use force, I'd totally lock this in and just... you know what? Let's take a stab at it. Just Gaia. So each one of these doors has a different one behind it. And then when you beat all 3, the common routes will open. So we'll start on the left, since this is an easy one. That's 3. Were you able to keep up with Kagutsuchi? Ah, the one who cuts. I am Atropos, the eldest of the Moire sisters. And the screen is shaking on my end too, so I don't know if it is on the recording just yet. How unlucky of you to meet me. I cut the threads of fate. In other words, your fate is already sealed. So let's begin with the fog breath, because that's how Horus greets things by spitting in their face. Darukaja. I'm gonna use mana drain here just because I need to sustain a bit. Do one more fog breath, and I'll switch over to Hundo. Could have with more breath on, really be faster. In case you're wondering, Onkant had a lot of his mana siphon just from various enemies on the way up, mostly Fall Famines on his own. But anyway, 78 should be good. Ah, she's using Force! Focus. We're gonna have Sojo use Prayer. I forgot he has Repel. Final Tarukaja. And here we go. Divine Shots. So in case you're wondering, yes, that was supposed to for HP. We're gonna meditate, get that MP back. And Divine Shot. In case you're wondering why I didn't focus. Oh, crap. I have to fight all three of them, don't I? Back to back. So it kind of sucks that I went through some of Onko's MP, but it's not a big deal. So... So going down the left side will open the left one. We need to go to the right one first, I think. Time passed quickly. So you figured out how the puzzle works. I am Clotho, the youngest of the Moire sisters. I shall wind this thread of your life. That's obnoxious. Anyway, her accuracy is at its lowest, but keep in mind I am weak to the Hama spells if she wants to keep this up. As of right now, since she's not doing any damaging spells, I do not see a need to hit her with Warcry or anything. So she healed for 200. Focus story effect. Divine Shot. 1500. Crit for 2400. Sublime. Later. So now you need to go over here. Okay, have Pixie heal me. Or Kumo. Gives me Void Mind, but I'd be weak to those. I'm gonna just keep Gaius for the time being. I went through the headache, literal headache of getting that thing, so I may as well use it. So let's give the Chakra Drop to Onkot. Now head back. Like, I'm a little concerned about Ors, so I'm gonna give him a Chakra Drop too. That should be good. I will not allow you past here. I am Lachesis, the second of the Moira sisters. I measured the length of life. Your thread is reaching its end. That sucks. So I'm not sure if she's the healer of the group. I can use Takunda and Kaja later. if Tetrakarn is one turn or if it lasts until it's popped. We're gonna have to test that in a second. Yeah, let's just use a rhythm. You missed. Last one turn. So I don't want my Divine Shot to miss. So yeah, just pass the turn, meditate. Pass the turn. Mana drain. So this is one of those nice things about actually having another skill here. Let's focus so we can hit her with a Divine Shot. So that's Magic Reflection. Daisojo is going to pray. Swing! Time for you to leave. Okay, now how do I open? Okay, that's actually fairly simple. And now when I go back, I will be in a fight. Horse will be fine. You again. Are you done with your prayers? I will cut off any attachments you have to this world. So yeah, you do have to beat them all back to back. A little annoying, I do. Yeah, it's a bit. We actually do need to pray to heal her health. Okay, now that's the solution. Let's see if there's anything down here. Actually, I may have needed to come down here before going up because now it's sealed. Oh well. Let's get rid of mana gain. And unfortunately I did run into a succubus there who put Unko to sleep, so he started to regen his mana, but I killed the thing. Okay, so picking it back here, in case you're wondering, I did just fight around until I got into a fight with the succubus to put Unko to sleep for a couple turns so he'd regen a little bit of mana. Yes, I am that cheap. Plus, the fountain is pretty far down here. So, I really didn't want to walk. Time-wise, it was probably like comparable investment, sadly. Things just did not want to use Dormina. So yeah, when it shakes like that, my frame rate goes to hell. So let's see where this... Ah. No, we're not going up there yet. So that kind of sucks. They're on opposite sides. So chest number 1 is bead chain. Well, that's kind of running low. That's nice. I should point out, Violet Flash here is very good at clearing out the Baphomets and the Succubi. So yeah, it looks like the only thing there is that chest. We'll worry about that in a second. While we wait for Kagutsuchi to fill up, let's actually head on down here and see where this is going to take us. Good to know. But anyway, this is for a later segment. I don't remember if that's needed to get the item or what, but that will connect to something later. Anyway, which chest is it? I think it's this one that we still have to get. So we're gonna have to wait for a cycle of Kagutsuchi to reach it. So hold on, money-wise, I'm saying 100,000 Maka. Not too shabby. Okay, so I put a break after all, but full Kagutsuchi gives us a Balm of Rising, so that's a full revive. Uncut. So one more... Stone Hunt. User request gem, and they don't tell you more about it. So I think I'm probably going to get rid of Lunge and just keep Brutal Slash. And he's about to learn Tsukukaja next. So for that one, I don't know, I might get rid of Tetrakarn. It's a tough choice. Also, Magatama-wise, I'll just level up with this. I don't care if I'm gonna have to throw away diorama. So we'll see if I get in one more fight. So let's go to diorama. I'm hoping this is a party heal. Damn it. So yeah, let's talk about bullshit. So in that fight I ran into a foul phantom, and of all things, he drained Onkot's mana. He could have drained anyone else's, but the one guy I needed, he had to go and do that. So off camera it happened again. I'm hoping this chakra drop will put him over 48, and it did. So we need to go upstairs. So real quick, I want to look at everyone's weaknesses. I pretty much repel light. No real elemental weaknesses or strengths. So I just want to get this thing over with. We aren't letting you pass that easily. Do not underestimate us. We three Moray sisters will spin, measure, and snip your fate. So let's start off with the fog breath, so we don't have to worry about their hits. Tsukikaja, because I want them to miss turns more than get their damage under control just yet. Tarukaja. And focus. Clotho, catch. Okay, magic shield. Swapping over to Wakanda. Tsukikaja. Her Dia is pretty impressive there. And of course that connects through 2 Fog Breaths and 2 Tsukikajas. Okay. Divine Shot. That's 1 down. So here we're going to use Dakunda to get rid of those debuffs. Prayer to heal everyone. Let's see, I start with 63, I have 15 left, yeah. So let's go for Lachesis. I figured she'd use that because otherwise they're dying. But this is pretty much going to set up the way the rest of the fights this game are going to play out. Basically, I'll just buff up, and then I focus, and then I Divine Shot something into the ground. So I'm going to have him focus also. You have to remember, I gave that to him for a reason. Since I can't hurt them this turn, we'll use Mana Drain. Okay, Rakunda must be why that worked. And keep in mind, even if I did swing at them, I really won't actually get anything done because the repel, I think, drains all of your turns. So it's basically magic or nothing right now. Okay, there's Linda. Wow, she swung for Daisojo. How rude. This should be the final defense down B buff. So keep in mind that was just a focused normal attack. This is a focused divine shot. And that wasn't even a crit. You obtained the Magatama Jed. Null's curses. Part special skills. Ah, the buffs. So, is there anything else here before we step over there? There are encounters here, so let's just move forward. Will you ascend? But that's the end of the obelisk. Remember her? Thank you, that. I don't know why, but I had a feeling that you'd come and save me. It's funny, I told you that I'd be your strength, and you ended up helping me instead. I have no power whatsoever. How can I control the world when I can't even take control of my own life? As the maiden, I just do Hikawa's bidding. I would like you to become the pillar of the new world. That's what he told me. In the end, I was nothing but a tool for collecting Magatsuhi. It's true that the conception did take place, and I assisted in making it happen. The world is about to be reborn. But as it stands now, the new world is going to be a far cry from what I had hoped for. I dreamed of an ideal world where people were grateful to be alive. I didn't like how the world was before. People said they wanted peace, but they continued to act selfishly, accepting no personal responsibility for the world's problems. Nobody realized it, but they were not really happy. They were simply lazy. No one had the desire to compete or become strong, and there was no need to either. That's why I thought that we'd eventually lose our power and fade away. No wonder I was used by Hikawa. But it's not over yet. The world is still being recreated. Its shape is not yet fixed. It was here that I discovered my god, a god that even Hikawa is unaware of. She was drawn here by the power of Magatsuhi. She will surely teach me the reason for creation. So this is where things get trippy. fool who bears the name Freedom. Under the light of liberty, your wrongs shall be forgiven. I am Aradia. I have come from the far reaches of Amala. It is my duty to bestow freedom. Ask, and you shall be set free. If you deem yourself right, light will return to the world, but so will darkness. Pursue the way of creation. You yourself are a world too. Do not obey others. Do what you believe is right. You receive power from Aradia. You can now employ 2 additional demons. This woman will soon recover her lost power. She will set forth on the path of creation, and I will guide her. Go and see the world with your own eyes. From there will your creation begin. So if you're trying to understand this, think of this as the starting pistol to a race. Pretty much all the reasons are going to have moments like this, where they come into contact with some being to help them guide their reason. And here we are. Oh dear, Aradia has entered this world. This can only mean trouble, my little master. Be very thankful. My little master has given me permission to enlighten you. Listen closely to what I am about to tell you. The time of creation for this vortex world is near. War will erupt amongst those who spread their reason in hopes of shaping the new world. As a demon, you are forbidden to conceive your own reason. Which reason will you side with? Which will you oppose? Will the reason you choose persevere or fail? Your suffering is my little master's delight. Struggle as hard as you can. You are free to follow whichever reason you like. My only wish is that you do not disappoint my little master with a dull ending. The child and the old woman have disappeared. So what she said at the very end is pretty much the whole don't actually give up on this. In case you're wondering, if you don't have any particularly strong attachment, you will not actually shape the world. You'll just leave it as is. And that's regarded to be like the worst of the endings. So I don't know if there's a shortcut out of here, but I'm going to look around, and we'll pick up when we go to face the final battle of this video. So I'll see you guys in a second. Okay, fusion time. So I made a detour before going there, and we confused Sarasvat with Gishan to make the avatar Yatagarasu, and I got the pretty much what I consider to be like the ultimate pigeon moveset. So Turunda, Rakunda, Sukunda, this thing craps over anything that the enemy cares about. Then it has Ray Karm, so it can replenish its numbers, and mana refills, so you can go do it again in the next fight. I think I would be pissed if I ever came across this demon. So yeah, we're gonna fuse this sucker. It's null force next spell, I think. But Yatagarasu's the 3-legged crow, in case you're wondering why it has 3 talons. And it's an avatar like Mikami. So I can make Baihu the Holy. So this is supposed to be Byakko the White Tiger. They use the Chinese names for the beasts, I believe. That's why Genbu is Gishan. Feng Wang is the Phoenix, Baihu's the White Tiger, and I don't know what Seiryu is exactly. So I could actually turn this into an incubus. Not entirely sure what else I need to make. But anyway, we have enough space for new stuff, so I'm probably just going to go on a bit of a recruiting spree when I get the chance. So, unfortunately, I don't remember where... So, let's head to the hospital. We've taken a beating, we need to look around a bit. Plus, it'll give you a chance to catch up with all those souls that were right there at the very beginning of the game, you know? Like you. What say you? Thought I'd be safe with Fornius dead, but Now there's a demon living in the annex even more frightening than Fornius. He looks like one of the horsemen of the apocalypse. When will I ever feel at ease? A horseman, you say? So I'm trying to remember... Where's the annex? Let's go over here and see if I can get around, because I think I opened all the stuff. The annex is at the center of the conversation now. Up ahead is the main building, you already forgot? So I think he's on the second floor. It'd be neat if he was actually on the roof, make it a little bit more epic, serve as a bit of an homage to Clerks with the whole hockey game, but we'll make do. So I want to say he's in one of the rooms. Wow, I never came here? Medicine, I assume? Paralyzed stones. I should have 99 of those by now. If the volume of your headache is cranked up to the max, you just have to give up and die. That's the kind of place Tokyo is. I saw a human at the annex, but that was a long time ago. I wonder what they're doing now. Did they change just like Tokyo did? So I'm not entirely sure they're talking about Isamu. It's entirely possible they're talking about Chiaki. That they're talking about Chiaki, and she just got the memo that creation is not as easy as she thought it'd be. No flickering, so I'm not sticking around. The other world is always watching the thirsty draft horse as it limps feebly to the spring. Do you know if you're in the position of that draft horse? I missed this too? Holy crap! So game, can I take 2 steps without a fight? But geez, all the stuff I missed. My looting skills have gone to hell. What? Miss Takao? Dr. Osuki? There's no scientific proof that such doctors are in this hospital. Well, 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 if it isn't the tattooed boy. Is the pixie you went out with doing okay? Foreshadowing, perhaps? But in case you're wondering about the pixie, that's going to be much, much, much later. Kinda surprised these things aren't getting the hint, you know? I hear there are demons in Tokyo, but there are no gods. You think that's true? Who are these fiends? What do they want with Tokyo? That includes you. I know, my name is that. So you have anything new, Natsueba? I sense a dangerous power. A demon that brings about famine lurks in the room ahead. You and that demon are fated to meet. Most regrettable. So that alone is a massive clue. It's a famine demon. Pop this sucker in. How close am I to leveling anyway? I don't know if I'm going to level off this. We'll explore the rest of the hospital after that. You want to know? Sure. Forget it. I know? No. Oh, come on, listen to me. I heard the guy on the black horse can seal your magic. So remember, I just put on something that nulls mute. There's a demon stronger than Fornius. He's in the room over there. That's the staircase down, so he must be across the hall. Starting to wonder if I left so much of this place unexplored because I knew I was coming back. Well, nothing there. Shisa, what's up? I've never seen a demon like you. Take this as a sign of our meeting. Medicine. Us demons have it rough. And 204B. Jet is in place. The flames of the Candelabra's sovereignty are flickering wildly. You can feel the presence of a terrifying demon. Looks like you'll be able to get away. Hey, you there. There's something in this room, isn't there? It's a demon, right? Hey, you're a demon too. Please don't eat me, I don't taste very good. We get a revival bead. That would have helped earlier in the game. So yeah, I don't think you can always escape from the fiends like I ran into that one, but this time we're taking him head on. Yes, I'm staying. He needs to know I'm not locked in here with him. He's locked in here with me. So this is the famine rider. Pestilence, if you want to call him that, it's up to you. He's black. We exist to watch over the candelabra. As long as thou seekest the candelabra, thou art mine enemy. I, the Black Rider, shall judge thee. Thy death shall be nigh, O sinful one. So what minions will you summon? Death shall come for thee, when thy soul is weighed by my scale. Legion, so he summons haunts. Do they know Mudo or anything obnoxious like that? So like usually you want to hit him with Fog Breath first, we'll follow up with Sukakaja so that we're more evasive. Pop a Tarukaja. Take a deep breath and focus. So past the turn, there's nothing I can do here. Pray. Divine Shot. There we go, accuracy should be abysmal now. And unless he starts missing Uncut, I'm... Actually, hold on, is that just doing fixed damage? Okay, I'm tracking it this turn. Okay, I'm glad I healed. Makakaja. So I'll use Mei Diorama here, so Daisojo, another Sukakaja. Final Tarukaja. And the rider is melting before my god hand. Don't miss. I was hoping that would crit. This is what I was kind of concerned about. So I have to hit him with Takaja here, because the next time he fires that off could be fatal. It'd be nice if I could actually sit and siphon the Legion's away, but... oh well. There's the crit I was looking for. And good night, Black Rider. 3,000 damage crit. So Violet Flash on these guys, because they should be weak to light. They have a lot of hit points, apparently. There we go. You missed. And I did level up. So yeah, I have to throw away Tyrokaja because I don't have space for it. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish maxing out strength. So as sweet as this move is, it's not for me, I'm afraid. Jet is acting violently. I fully heal. My Sojo levels up. He wants to speak to me. We'll listen. Young one, take this offering. Football. Boris leveled up. He gained strength. You also wish to speak to me. You can have this. Light ball. Okay. You obtain the Candelabrum of Wisdom. So it pays to heed the warnings of the ghosts around you. So go back to base. Like, life refill here isn't exactly bad because that means I'll heal as I walk around, so I don't even have to worry about using too much health. I'm not sure if I'm going to take this just yet. What I'm kind of thinking is I can replace either... the Ice Boost I'd probably get rid of. Because we're starting to get to the stage of the game where I'm not going to use magic. It's going to suck when we get to the Harlot, of course, but we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Hey, you there. Thanks for being the demon in this room. Wait, you're a demon too. You don't want to eat me. I never bathe. So I don't think Shisa has anything new to add. Let's talk to Datsueba. I can see it. I can see you suffering in your battle against demons. But this future is only one of many possibilities. The future is not written in stone. I shall help you. What future do you desire? Maybe later. So I don't know if I can fight Mara yet. But yeah, I'm gonna walk over to the save point. I'm gonna spare you guys that. We'll pick up next time when we go talk to Hijiri. I'm the Hero of Light. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.